Hi everyone, today I'm going to be filming this video outside because I felt like it. Today I'm going to tell you what my Demonathon TBR is. I want to make this before September comes up so that, you guys can know what my TBR is. That's to be read list in case you don't know that terminology. So the first prompt is to read a book about rivals or broken relationships, and I'm going to be reading Lilac. I finally figured out how to add images on my clips. I, Braxton Fawn, am the luckiest girl alive, or so the world keeps telling me. Every so often gods walk the earth. This time they came as musicians. When Bound loses its lead guitarist, yours truly is chosen to fill his shoes. From dive bars to the big stage, my instant claim to fame is nothing short of a fairy tale. The only problem? My new bandmates. Jaded, gorgeous, and ridiculously talented, they're determined to turn my dream into a nightmare. It's no secret I wasn't their first choice. I wasn't even their last. The label wants a new image. Bound wants me gone, but I've got my own agenda. To succeed, I have to survive a world tour, public scrutiny, and idols turned enemies. But the biggest threat of all isn't a meticulous frontman, a narcissistic bassist, and a drummer with too many secrets. It's me. Somehow I must resist the temptation of Houston Morrow, Lauren James, and Jericho Noble. It seemed easy enough when I boarded their tour bus, but it only took one city for the lines we'd drawn to blur. Only 99 more to go. I really tried to find books that I will enjoy and are kind of like my niche. I've really been liking dark romance lately, and supposedly that's a good one, so there we go. Next one is read a book with potions or future technology, and I chose the book Matched. I read this book back in middle school, and I'm kind of looking forward to reading it again because I don't know, I really liked it at the time, but I never finished the series, so I think it would be kind of cool to maybe get back into that series. In this society, officials decide who you love, where you work, when you die. Cassia has always trusted their choices. It's hardly any price to pay for a long life, the perfect job, the ideal mate. So when her best friend appears on the matching screen, Cassia knows with complete certainty that he is the one, until she sees another face flash an instant before the screen fades to black. Now Cassia is faced with impossible choices, between Xander and Kai, between the only life she's known and a path no one else has ever dared to follow, between perfection and passion. So the next book has to be about uncovering an old mystery or using ancient knowledge. And for this one, I chose Sorcery of Thorns. I've heard about this book quite a bit, so I'm kind of looking forward to reading it because there's so many books that are like really popular on YouTube, BookTube, I guess. That I've just never read. So I'm gonna read that one. Hope it's good. I hope all of these are good. I don't even know why I said that. All sorcerers are evil. Elizabeth has known that as long as she has known anything. Raised as a foundling in one of Ostermere's great libraries, Elizabeth has grown up among the tools of sorcery, magical grimoires that whisper on shelves and rattle beneath iron chains. If provoked, they transform into grotesque monsters of ink and leather. She hopes to become a warden, charged with protecting the kingdom from their power. Then an act of sabotage releases the library's most dangerous grimoire. Elizabeth's desperate intervention implicates her in the crime, and she is torn from her home to face justice in the capital. With no one to turn to but her sworn enemy, the sorcerer Nathaniel Thorne, and his mysterious demonic servant, she finds herself entangled in a centuries-old conspiracy. Not only could the great libraries go up in flames, but the world along with them. As her alliance with Nathaniel grows stronger, Elizabeth starts to question everything she's been taught, about sorcerers, about the library she loves, even about herself. For Elizabeth has a power she has never guessed, and a future she could never have imagined. The next prompt is to read a book with a gorgeous or shiny cover. Now for this one, I'm going to be reading Red Rising, which I've also heard great things about. So, yeah. Darrow is a Red, a member of the lowest caste in the color-coded society of the future. Like his fellow Reds, he works all day, believing that he and his people are making the surface of Mars livable for future generations. Yet he spends his life willingly, knowing that his blood and sweat will one day result in a better world for his children. But Darrow and his friend have been betrayed. Soon he discovers that humanity already reached the surface generations ago. Vast cities and sprawling parks spread across the planet. Darrow and Reds like him are nothing more than slaves to a decadent ruling class. Inspired by a longing for justice and driven by the memory of lost love, Darrow sacrifices everything to infiltrate the legendary Institute, a proving ground for the dominant gold caste, where the next generation of humanity's overlords struggle for power. He will be forced to compete for his life and the very future of civilization against the best and most brutal of society's ruling class. There he will stop at nothing to bring down his enemies, even if it means he has to become one of them to do so. And the next prompt is to read a book that comforts you or you think will be your next favorite book. Punk 57. Some people say it's overhyped, some people say it's really good. So I'm hoping it's good. This is another dark romance, I know. Some of these I don't remember what genre they are. This one I remember because it's like all over TikTok. So, yeah. We were perfect together until we met. Misha. I can't help but smile at the words in her letter. She misses me. In 5th grade, my teacher set us up with pen pals from a different school. Thinking I was a girl with a name like Misha, the other teacher paired me up with her student, Ryan. My teacher, believing Ryan was a boy like me, agreed. It didn't take long for us to figure out the mistake, and in no time at all we were arguing about everything. The best takeout pizza, Android versus iPhone, whether or not Eminem is the greatest rapper ever. And that was the start. For the next 7 years, it was us. Her letters are always on black paper with silver writing. Sometimes there's 1 a week or 3 in a day. But I need them. She's the only one who keeps me on track, talks me down, and accepts everything I am. We only had 3 rules. No social media, no phone numbers, no pictures. We had a good thing going. Why ruin it? Until I run across a photo of a girl online. Name's Ryan, loves Gallows Pizza, and worships her iPhone. What are the chances? Fuck it. I need to meet her. I just don't expect to hate what I find. Ryan. He hasn't written in 3 months. Something's wrong. Did he die? Get arrested? Knowing Misha, neither would be a stretch. Without him around, I'm going crazy. I need to know someone is listening. It's my own fault. I should have gotten his number or picture or something. He could be gone forever. Or under my nose, and I wouldn't even know it. And then the last book is A Softness of the Heart. This is like, everybody's reading this for the Demonathon. I don't really know too much about it though, so I'm hoping it's really good. Yeah. So yes, those are all of my books I'm going to be reading for the Demonathon. Somehow I have to try to fit all of those books in with the Monopoly-thon, which I don't think I'm going to have an issue doing. But yes, I'm kind of nervous for this next month because I know I'm participating in a lot of, I'm participating in 2 somewhat rigorous readathons, so I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited for it, but I'm also kind of nervous, especially since my semester started like a week ago, and it's my last semester, so scary stuff. I may end up going back to university sometime in my life once I know, more along the lines of what I want to do. Right now, I'm just not quite sure, though. But, I'm actually thinking about writing a book. I don't know, though. That's, really daunting. But, nobody says that a book has to have a certain length. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm thinking about that and just thinking about my future. It's kind of scary. But, I'm working on it. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the month of September with all of these readathons and my readathon vlogs. Make sure you go check out my Instagram, my Twitter, my Goodreads. It's all down below. And I will add links for the Demonathon down below as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I can't wait to see you guys again.